Where are you? We have to go back. And the Sherlock! Moriarty, if you're as brilliant a criminal mastermind as you claim to be, you'll know the shot you fired before our set was your last.
So clever.
And the Sherlock! Go! You'll see there's no escape from here. It's time to surrender.
Thank you for the advice, Mr. Holmes.
Murray, the only way down is the waterfall. Even you won't survive that. End this madness.
If I die, Sherlock Holmes, you die with me!
Watson!
Sherlock! Sherlock Holmes!
Sherlock!
Moriarty!
Sherlock!
We saw you come this way. Where are you?
Where are they?
Hide.
Marco!
Sherlock!
What's this? Find something?
What is this? M? It must stand for Moriarty. We have to go.
I just can't believe he's gone.
None of us can, Miss Hudson. None of us can.
I always thought he'd be here, you know, in this apartment, he and you, solving crimes, deducing whatnot.
I know.
Leaving his mess all about, and the smells of his experiments. Oh, those smells. Ghastly. And the horrific musical ruckus all hours of the day and night. I just never thought I'd miss them.
Truly, Sherlock Holmes was more than the greatest detective in the world. He was my closest friend. To think that this fiend Moriarty could drag Holmes over the Reichenbach falls with him to death.
And when the city needs him more than ever.
What's that?
Just this morning, while we were at Mr. Holmes' memorial service, someone's kidnapped the daughter of the Lord Mayor of London himself.
Love you, Miss Holmes, but we need her.
I keep looking to the door. I keep expecting it to open, and there he'll be.
Or to hear that impatient pounding when he's forgotten his key.
Do you?
No, it can't be. It simply can't. Oh, I'm sorry, man. We're not.
Dr. Watson, good to see you again. You ready to get to work?
Young man.
Surely you're not suggesting we stand around here while clothes get even colder. It's me, Wiggins. Or Mr. Wiggins to you, sir.
Wiggins? You?
Old age does slow the memory, I guess, don't it?
Wiggins. The young Wiggins from the Strangerson murder?
I believe when you wrote about it, you called it Study in Scarlet. I learned to read just so as I could see how you dolled me and the Baker Street Irregulars up.
Do you know him, Dr. Watson?
I should hope so. We helped Mr. Holmes over and over again.
Holmes had many street children to help him with cases now and again. I can't remember them all.
Wiggins, and you must be Mrs. Hudson, the faithful landlady.
How did you?
Mr. Holmes turned me into a right detective, he did. That's why we're here. We don't think he's gone, and we want to reopen the case.
We?
Oh, that's Pockets.
Really? What sort of name is Pockets for a young lady?
I've got the lightest fingers in all London.
That would have what exactly to do with pockets?
As in pick. She's one of the best pickpockets in the city.
Your what, sir?
Wait, how did you do that?
We all live on the street, Dr. Watson. You do what you have to do to get by.
I hardly think 2 children.
That's Sparks, one of the greatest inventors in the city.
Or so he likes to believe.
His flying bowler hat hardly ever catches on fire anymore.
Please, would you
Oh, that'll be our last 2 members.
I only see one.
That's Tiny.
How'd you do?
I'm afraid to shake hands with him. Then shake with him.
Oh, Tiny's no thief. He's an artist.
A big artist with an even bigger heart. Pockets! I thought we agreed to cut out the big heart stuff. Hurts my feelings, it does.
I thought you said there are 2 members left.
Oh, that's Tiny's little sister Ash, a chimney sweep apprentice who could slip down a rabbit hole. We, sir, are the Baker Street Irregulars, the finest detectives in all London town, until Mr. Holmes gets back.
dingus, as well as a bruiser and burglar stored through here. And you, Wiggins, son of the notorious Morris Wiggins.
That's my father, Dr. Watson. He's been in prison 6 years. I'm not my father.
Really?
And Sparks ain't his uncle. And we don't even know Tiny's and Ash's or Pocket's parents.
Yeah.
Where we come from ain't what counts. It's where we're going and who we are. Mr. Holmes changed our lives.
I was 12 when I met him. He caught me dipping his pockets on the Pentonville Road.
He spoke to me on the Nassau case. He was the first adult to talk to me like I mattered. And he fancied my fireworks.
He had me draw a portrait of a missing heiress for him. First adult to tell me I was any good.
He gave me and Tiny food when he was hungry, and he let me play in his fireplace.
We all owe him. His body was never found at that waterfall. We think he's still alive, and we're going to prove it.
That's not possible, lad. He's gone. Moriarty's missing. But you said your team was all accounted for.
We are.
14.
Excuse me, miss?
There's a girl.
Do you know her, Tiny?
Hello, love. Can we help you? I need to hire Sherlock Holmes.
Well, my dear.
My name is Eliza Mayhew. My grandfather is Richard Mayhew, the great detective. He worked with you on a case, I believe.
The Ruffalo mystery. That was so briefly. I don't
My
see-
grandfather has gone missing, Dr. Watson. He was upset about something a couple days ago, but he wouldn't say what it was, and that was the last I saw him.
He probably...
My neighbor saw him bundled by in the back of a carriage by 2 men, and no one has seen him since.
Oh, dear.
I brought his diary, and I haven't dared look at it yet, but I'm growing desperate for any clues. My parents died when I was 2, and my grandfather is all I have in the world.
But
I have to find him. And I know Mr. Holmes is gone, but you assisted him. Surely you can.
my dear girl, I'm no detective. All I ever did was record Holmes' career.
I'll take your case, Miss Eliza.
What?
Our man Tiny here happens to be the best artist in the country. Eliza, please describe your grandfather to him. We'll get his sketch out into the city. See if anyone can shine a bit of light onto the case.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Your notebook.
My
You should take it out.
And pencil, Tiny.
Pencil too.
Pencil too.
You can't just take a cake. Not a detective like a reader could.
Who else is going to help her? The police?
They're all going to be looking for the mayor's daughter.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if the two cases are connected. Mayor's daughter goes missing. Who's the best person to find her?
Sherlock!
Except he's gone. Who's the second best detective? Eliza's grandfather. And now he's missing as well. Isn't your mind buzzing yet, Dr. Watson?
But you...
And as for me not being a detective, you have a slight bulge in your left jacket pocket, which indicates your service revolver. That and the fact that your hat has dust upon it, dust your wife or parlor maid would usually clean off at night, tells me you haven't been home in a few days. Which is most likely because you're scared Moriarty's men are still out there and you wish to keep your wife safe.
That's that. We've got the sketch.
Oh! That's him, right?
Yeah, he's amazing. No, I mean like the drawing is amazing. Like he's an amazing artist.
Keep it up, Tiny. We'll need multiple copies of this. Mrs. Hudson, we've got a mystery to solve. We need a headquarters. Can we call 221 Baker Street home? At least until the real owner gets back?
It would be nice to have some life in the place until we can find more renters.
Then we're off. I'll stay here and start going through the clues and analyzing the diary. You all start the search on Eliza's grandfather and fan out until we find Richard Mayhew. The game's afoot.
Ash, get out of the fireplace and come on.
I like it in there.
Oh, sir.
Excuse me.
Have you ever seen this man? Pass
Take this wire and
Have you ever seen this man?
excuse me. Have you
Have you seen this man? Have you?
Yes.
This man.
Pardon me. Are you my grandfather? I found him.
That's not him.
Not just any grandfather teacup.
Well, would you fancy this one instead?
Please tell me. Sorry about her. She's a bit overeager, you know. Have you seen this man? Have you?
please look for him?
I did.
She has.
Yes, I saw him. He and another man went into that house all suspicious like 2 days ago. Please leave me alone.
Thank you.
Right, we're all going in.
And what? Knock at the door and say, "Excuse me, but are you keeping some old bloke hostage in here?"
That's so dumb. I swear, you're trying to kill us every time we do Tom.
If you find me 2 cans, a rubbish bin, a big dog, I can
No, I can go through the chimney and open the door from the inside. I like chimneys.
No!
I have a better idea.
Better than the chimney?
Stay here. This one's mine. Party's probably stupid.
Yeah, it's not a chimney. Of course it's
Oh,
ours.
I'm so
Are
sorry.
these yours? Can you please get them out of my way? Or not? Okay. Out of my way.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, like sugar from a baby.
I like sugar.
Sparks, Tiny, you come with me. Ash, Eliza, you return to Baker Street and tell Wiggins what we found.
But my grandfather might be in there. I'm coming with you.
This is a job for detectives, Eliza.
I can be just as good as a detective as any of you. My grandfather taught me everything.
That may well be, but you're also the client, and we're about to break into a house. So be the client and go with Ash. We'll let you know as soon as we find anything.
Come on, I know a shortcut. Although you do have to fit with the dog.
Pockets. That was a bit harsh, don't you think? Poor girl just wants to see her grandfather.
Who we don't know is in there, Tiny. And even worse than that, we don't know what kind of state he's in. What if he's dead? Well, obviously I don't want her seeing that. Exactly. So let's find our missing detective and get out fast. Do you want me to check upstairs?
Yeah.
Sparks, where did you get that?
I always carry a lantern. Don't you?
There's something wrong with these keys. They don't feel right. Nothing in the sitting room.
Hello? Mr. Mayhew?
How do you know my name? Get out! Mr. Mayhew, calm down, calm down. We were sent here by Eliza to find you. She's worried sick.
Eliza? Oh, my poor granddaughter.
We're going to get you out of here. Take my hand and we'll have you with the police in 2 takes.
Leave here? Why on earth would I want to do that? I'm safe here.
What?
If I step out there, I'm a dead man.
Looks like you already are. It was 3 streets before I realized you took my keys, young lady. I suggest you leave. Now.
Nobody. Children were sent here by Eliza. She's worried about me. I told you we should have left a note.
And lead the others right to you. Don't be a fool. Your granddaughter can wait like everybody else.
Am I the only one in a fog here?
Please, you must take care of Eliza. I wasn't kidnapped. Peabody helped bring me here to hide. I'll explain everything soon. Just please tell Eliza I'm safe.
I'm not so sure about that. These keys are sticky, slippery.
So,
This means they've been waxed, which means they've been copied by someone.
copy the keys? That's impossible. No one has had the keys but me. The clever girl you didn't notice just had them.
And who knows how many other people you may have missed. If someone's got a copy, they can get in here as fast as we did. I'd think about moving.
Can we get moving? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mr. Mayhew, we'll tell Eliza you're safe. And we'll keep her safe at 221B Baker Street until you come for her. Make it fast.
Or it doesn't have to be that fast.
Honey,
She's nice company, isn't she?
Come on.
Kids, should we get them first?
No, we got a job to do. Let's do it. Then we'll teach those little brats to keep their noses out of other people's business.
Harold! Petunia, I'm coming. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. You got it. I hear something. Police! Police! Police!
Leave this to us, madam. We've got it covered. Ash, what's wrong?
Eliza stole your grandpappy.
What?
Your grandpappy.
Slow down. You're getting garbled again. I don't even have a granddad.
Well, he has a daughter and pockets full of sugar. Said it was easy. You smell like licorice.
My grandfather's baby would be my father, who's a convicted felon in prison, and why would he have sugar?
My grandfather didn't think they found him and they stole keys
needs to break in and rescue him.
Why didn't you say so?
I did.
Brilliant.
Mrs. Hudson, you have some jam. My tummy's grumbling something awful.
Later, Ash. Can you take me back to your grandfather?
I'd like nothing more.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh,
There's so much to tell you.
Inspector Lestrade?
And the girl.
Quick, officers, check your pockets. Were these gutter scum up here wallets or quick to vanish? No, we're the big... One moment, hold on. Here. We're the Baker Street Irregulars. We're on a case for Sherlock Holmes. I arrested your father, Wiggins. Today a gang of hoodlums like you end up on my side of the law. It is today. We're here to see Richard Mayhew. He's in that house in danger. Not anymore, he's not.
He's safe with you?
He's dead. Now be off with you.
Tiny, help!
This girl was Mayhew's granddaughter, Inspector.
I'm sorry, how should I have known that?
He was alive an hour ago. You said so!
We got a call from a neighbor woman who heard a commotion, and by the time we got here, Peabody was badly beaten and Mr. Mayhew was, well...
Dead. He was murdered.
I told them to let him keep. I told them.
We need to see the body immediately. Nothing's been touched, I assume? Absolutely not. I will not have children and criminals at that running around my murder investigation.
As Richard Mayhew's only next of kin, only I can identify the body. And I can do so when I like.
Well, see, here...
And I'd like to do so now, please. And I'd like these people to be there with me.
If you'll excuse us... Hey, none of that.
That's him. That's my grandfather.
Wiggins, get her outside, honey. Let her take some fresh air. It's a stab wound from a thin blade. It goes deep, so a long, thin blade.
Maybe a sword? Or like a sword cane.
Might be. The witness outside, write this down. The witness outside says she saw two large men enter, and then a third one entered a few minutes later.
The third man was wearing a scarf, and he was walking with a cane.
Like a sword case.
So the scarf man was pretty clearly the leader of the band. Lets his two thugs come in first to clear out any problems. Then he comes in, probably kills Richard Mayhew while the others go after Peabody.
Hello, what's this then?
What?
It's a calling card with the letter N. M for Moriarty, I would reckon. Somebody's keeping that villain's name alive just as much as you're keeping Sherlock's. Unless Moriarty is alive as well.
Why would a criminal mastermind like Moriarty want to get rid of Mr. Mayhew?
If Moriarty is alive, I'll bet you anything he has something to do with the kidnapping of the mayor's daughter.
And he's getting rid of detectives who can stop him.
But he didn't figure on us. Oh, obviously not. Look, the body has been identified, and the real police have some work to do. Clear out.
I'm so sorry you were hurt, Mrs. Peabody.
You were friends with Eliza.
We are.
Her grandfather. Here. Her grandfather was writing this for her. Please, pass it on to her. Please.
We will. I promise.
Now get out! All of you, out!
Leave her be. She just lost her grandfather.
Me and Tiny lost our grandpappy, and grandmammy, and mummy, and daddy, and auntie, and uncle Lee.
You can't lose something you never had, Teacup.
Take it from me. It's better to have no family than bad family.
I second that motion.
Except Pockets. She never talks about her family.
Yeah.
What?
Are you a no family or a bad family?
Oh, I don't talk about my family. You want to make something of it?
My dearest Eliza, If you read this, it means I have died before I can tell you the terrible truth about your identity. Many years ago, I was one of the worst men in Britain. With my friends, Arthur and O'Reilly, we ran the greatest kidnapping scheme in England.
We would kidnap the children of the rich. But the problem started with you. Taking you was the beginning of the end. Go on.
Yes, my sweet Eliza, you are not my granddaughter.
You were the daughter of a rich businessman. We brought you back to York, where we always held the children for ransom. But this time, Arthur was recognized. The police knew who they were looking for now. Arthur wanted to flee the city and get rid of all the evidence. To do that, he had to destroy the evidence. You.
I couldn't let them do that, so I tipped off the police. Arthur and O'Reilly were arrested and sentenced to 10 years each. I brought you here to London, where I changed my name to Maggie and reinvented myself as an amateur detective.
I wanted to do something good with what remained of my life. All these years, I wanted to tell you this, but I've been ashamed and scared of losing you, even though it meant your true family would never know you and thus be in eternal pain. But now, my past is cut up with me.
O'Reilly and Arthur are free again and have found me, and I fear for your life more than my own. I could not tell you my plans in case they led the villains to you, so I arranged my own kidnapping in order to hide.
I am so sorry for all that I have done in my life. You were the one shining part in it. Even though our name of Mayhew is a lie, you will always, always be my Eliza Mayhew.
He wasn't even my real grandfather. I have a whole other family out there somewhere.
You're wrong, Eliza. By blood or not, he was your grandfather.
And he did protect you, to the end.
So we honor his life by finding his killers.
Bring us his rights, but how do we do that?
I may have something. It's a huge city. I may have a clue.
My guess is O'Reilly, Arthur, and this M are trying to get out of the city with the mayor's daughter.
I may have a
There's
clue.
100 ways out of the city.
Ah! Oh!
I didn't know you could make that kind of noise, Sparks.
I'm trying to say I may have found a clue.
What is it?
It wasn't there. It was on the floor of the house. It wasn't there an hour ago, so I assumed the attackers dropped it.
What's it say?
It's just numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, a space, then 7/8.
Is it an address?
Too big a number.
Why is the 6 missing?
Can I see it?
And why is there a slash between the 7 and the 8?
I want to see
It's
it.
some sort of code. It can be cracked.
I want to see it.
Ash!
Can you read, Ash? No.
Whatever. It's boring anyway.
Brilliant. Now you've got soot all over it. Don't you ever wash your paws?
Why would someone wash their paws?
No, look. Ash's smudge between the 2 and the 3. It's a time. 12:34. And the 7/8 is a date. Today's date, the 8th of July.
I think you might be jumping to a conclusion here, Wiggins.
I bet you anything there's a train leaving at 12:34 heading north. Where's that book with all the train timetables in it?
Are you sure it's train? Couldn't it be boat or coach?
Could be, but these 3 came from up north, and that's where I believe they'll go back to. It's home.
There, a train to York leaving from King's Cross at 12:34.
They're on that train. I know it, and I'll bet you anything, like they've got the mayor's daughter. O'Reilly, Arthur, and M are back in business just like 10 years ago.
And now that my grandfather's gone, maybe nothing can stop them.
Ash, go to Inspector Lestrade. Tell him there's a train for York from King's Cross. Get him there.
Got it.
Sparks,
Wait,
get your
chimney. Yeah.
Sparks, get your bag of tricks. We'll have use of it. We need to get on that train.
Well, what about the masked man who left the M card? He's already killed at least one man. If he's on that train.
I'm counting on it. If this mysterious M is there, he'll pay for Richard Mayhew's death.
But what if it's Moriarty himself?
Then he'll also have to answer to Sherlock Holmes' friends. Let's go.
Mrs. Hudson, I understand that you are a compassionate woman.
Compassionate
But
woman?
it is not in the purview
The purview of your position. It's got the Lestrade.
What in blazes? How dare? Oh, you're one of Wiggins's gang, aren't you?
Wiggins sent me about kidnappers.
Kidnappers? What?
They're on a train made of pork, made by a cross king, and Eliza's grandpappy weren't real.
Was it real? A train made of pork? What are you on about?
Not pork. I'm talking about about the mayor's daughter?
Oh, the fancies of children. I have no time.
You were dismissive of Sherlock Holmes once before.
Yeah, I recall.
And look what happened there.
You see here,
I
Watson.
believe what the girl is trying to say is the York trains leading from King's Cross.
You smell like pickles.
So tell me, Lestrade.
What do you have to lose?
Just come along. Keep up.
Sparks, did you bring the rocket?
I brought the rocket.
Do you want to blow this whole train up?
I want to be prepared. This will work for sure. Trust me.
See, the more you say trust me, the scarier it gets.
What happens when the conductor finds out we don't have tickets?
Who says he's gonna find out?
Besides, when we rescue the mayor's daughter, we'll be heroes.
But how do we know who's our man?
Quick, what were the kidnappers' names?
Arthur and O'Reilly.
Oi, Arthur! It's him! Let's get him! Stop right there, man!
I want my mommy! It's the mayor's daughter! They're safe now! But where are the other kidnappers? Scarf, hat, cane, that's him! That's the man who killed my grandfather!
Leave him to me. Stop. Not a hook, boy. You have got to be kidding me. What is wrong with running through the train? Stop. Why are we even up here? Stay where you are. I don't want to fight you.
You may not, boy, but I do.
Watch out. What are you doing? Get off of me! Let me go! Next time, Tiny can do this! I'm not finished with you, Moriarty!
Wiggins, the late Sherlock Holmes has been very proud of you. In fact, you can ask him of his opinion of you when you join him in death.
What?
You should have stayed in the street. All of Detective Kyle wants to catch you.
No! It can't be!
You know me now, eh? It's a secret you'll not be telling anyone. Time to die, little detective.
Help! Please, someone help!
Hey!
You mess with one irregular, you mess with all of us. This is for my grandfather, and this is for Sherlock Holmes.
Is the mayor's daughter safe?
Yeah, inside with Tiny in pockets. Are you okay?
Can we get off of this train?
Yes, please.
Sparks, awesome rocket.
You're next to oh, great heavens! Are you alright?
Train
Yeah, I got him.
Well, of course, I'm grateful for your minor assistance in this case. I will be sure to pass your names along to the mayor's.
Wait, is that it?
That's Lestrade's way of saying thank you for solving the case. Sherlock heard similar from him all the time.
But we only caught Arthur. We never saw the other kidnappers. O'Reilly, where is he?
And what about M? We saw him fall off the train, but we never found his body. We didn't see if it was really Moriarty.
We sent some men along that stretch of track where you said he fell. No sign of a body. If ever there was one.
If we saw him. Yeah, my rocket just about did him.
Look, you stumbled on the mayor's daughter. Bravo! One bit of good action doesn't change the fact that you're all criminals. Born bad, always bad. Now, I've got my eyes on you, so I would suggest that you all depart before I start asking how you got on this train to begin with.
Are you alright, Eliza? I'm sure none of this makes up for the loss of your grandfather, but...
No, I'm glad you guys are helping me, but I just don't know where to go or what to do now. I have a whole other family out there that doesn't even know I'm alive. Well, we can find your parents, Eliza. That's what we do.
And until then, you're an irregular. Well, she is, and we protect our own, don't we?
We do. You're one of us now, Eliza.
So what do we do now? We caught Arthur, and we still have to work out who M is.
No, we don't. We don't have to suss out who M is. I know, and it's not Moriarty, it's worse. We thought the calling card was an M, but it's also a W. W for Morris Wiggins. The man behind the kidnapping and murder was my father.
But that's impossible. He's been in prison these past 6 years. He's still in there.
That's what everyone thinks. But when I was on that train and I pulled down the scarf of M's face, it was the face of my father.
Oh, don't backtake the biscuit.
So what do we do now?
We've got to leg it back to 221 Baker Street, right quick, and start the search on him. We're sending my father back to where he belongs, to prison.
I can't wait to sit down for a second.
I can't wait to curl up in a fireplace.
The door was open. Why would the door be open?
Mrs. Hudson, hello?
Looks like there's been a bit of a dust up in here. A knife, covered in blood, but
Wiggins, is that
a body. Mr. O'Reilly! Mr. O'Reilly, are you here?
Nobody
O'Reilly!
Oh my word!
It's not nonsense. Get you back here. Nobody move.
He's dead, all right. Recently, from the looks of it.
Is that O'Reilly, the missing kidnapper? Why would he come here?
As I was returning from the station, I received word that O'Reilly was coming here. He said that he was in fear for his life because Wiggins was after him because he had information in some sort of book of crimes that would prove Wiggins was the blackest villain of all.
Yes, but he must have meant Morris Wiggins, not me, my father.
Officers, arrest this boy. Order! You think I'm one of your gormless little twits, do you? Your father's been in Newgate prison for the last 6 years. You are the only Wiggins walking around that would terrify poor O'Reilly.
But he said this. He said
Mr. Hudson, the apple never falls far from the tree. That could have been your body laying there.
If O'Reilly was so scared of our Wiggins, why would he come here?
We'll find out what your connection was soon enough.
Find the book of crimes. You find it, you find my father.
He's telling the truth, Inspector. We all just walked in.
He was standing over the dead body with the murder weapon in his hand. Now, you can testify in court all you want, but this is a murder scene. Clear out!
But we need to look for clues.
What you need to do is give me a statement before I box you all in by the ears and haul you in as accessory to this murder.
How dare you!
Mrs. Hudson, please!
Pockets. Give him a statement, a long one. Keep him busy. Why? We need to get to the basement where Sherlock Holmes kept all his old case files.
Inspector Lestrade, come with me. I have so many important things to tell you about.
Okay, what is it?
It all started 3 days ago.
Actually, 4 years ago.
He actually thought.
This is like happened.
That's not relevant.
So what are we looking for?
We need information on Morris Wiggins and the missing book he may have. So look for any boxes marked 1885. That was the year that Morris Wiggins was arrested by Sherlock Holmes.
Here's some 1885 stuff. Oh, what? The Rathbone case.
That's it. That's the one where Sherlock Holmes arrested Morris Wiggins.
It looks like Holmes had help on the case. Help from
The man who claimed to be my grandfather, Richard Mayhew.
Sherlock Holmes tracked down Morris Wiggins. A fight started. Morris Wiggins escaped. Your grandfather helped capture Morris Wiggins, Eliza. Morris Wiggins was taken to Newgate Prison where he was sentenced to hard labor.
My grandfather's diary, it tells a different story.
Where'd you get that?
I found it in the attic upstairs in the date 1885. Listen, my grandfather did help capture Morris Wiggins, but...
Oh, so you're on the side of the law now.
I beg your pardon?
You think I wouldn't recognize you? It hasn't been that long, Fitzgerald.
My name is Mayhew.
Back when I was in on your dodgy little kidnapping scheme, it was Fitzgerald.
I have no idea what you're on about.
You better not, because the moment I hit Newgate Prison, I'm letting everyone know that the great amateur detective Richard Mayhew is a bloomin' villain.
That's not... I don't.
And a certain boss of us, Professor Moriarty, he's got proof. There's a book with every crime and every detail and every payment. And I think your name might be in that book more than a few times, don't you think? I want you to find me someone to replace me in Newgate Prison. And no one has to know nothing.
So what did Mayhew do? He must have found someone to take Morris Wiggins' place in Newgate Prison. But that wasn't good enough, was it? He came back years later and murdered my grandfather anyway.
But mates, don't you get it? Morris Wiggins didn't have the book. He was just keeping it for Moriarty.
So the book belongs to the greatest criminal mastermind in London.
Which means details on every single one of Moriarty's crimes are in there.
No wonder someone would kill to get that.
Somehow O'Reilly must have gotten it from Morris Wiggins and tried to get it to us.
But why would O'Reilly come here if he knew that we were looking to arrest him for kidnapping the mayor's daughter?
Maybe he changed his ways. Felt guilty and went out of the criminal world. It does happen.
But then Morris Wiggins came here, killed him, took the book back. If we go looking for that book of crimes, we'll get killed, as for sure.
But if we don't, our Wiggins will hang from the gallows within the week.
We've got to find that book. And I bet I know exactly where it's headed to. Because I've been there before, and I swore I would never go back. And then in walks this girl with a black shirt
And black and white pants with flowers on
and
them.
she had brown hair. Ash, it took you long enough. I was racking my brain to keep Lestrade busy.
I tied his shoes together and he fell down. Twice.
It was so funny.
Heidi seems to think he knows where Morris Wiggins built his head.
Do you? The same place that Sherlock Holmes bought Morris Wiggins' son. So this is Morris Wiggins' old house.
How do we get inside?
Me.
Right. Ash, chimney, door.
Got it.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I am. The real Morris Wiggins never actually went to prison. So if everyone thinks he's in jail, I'm sure he'd assume his old hideout was a perfectly safe place for him to hide Moriarty's crime book.
This place is nice.
How'd you do that so fast?
Big chimney. Easy.
Right there. That's where it happened. I followed Mr. Holmes here one night, hid right outside that window and watched it all happen. It was before Morris Wiggins was arrested. Sherlock Holmes came here because he knew our Wiggins was worried that...
Mr. Wiggins, your son is a valuable asset to my inquiries. I'd not have him follow you into a life of crime.
Oh, really? What's he worth to you?
A few pounds a month is payment, but he works for me, not for you.
He hasn't done anything for me anyhow. He's a right waste of space and air.
Dad, what are you doing with Mr. Holmes?
Nothing, boy. You were just telling me how you'd rather be with him than me.
What? No,
Get out!
Dad!
Out! Out, you little Burke! Money! Now you get out too before I take something from you.
I was gobsmacked. Ash and I never knew our parents, but I couldn't believe a father would give away his only son so easily. But it was probably the best for everybody. A year later, Morris Wiggins was supposedly arrested, and his house was supposedly abandoned.
So it'd be a great place to hide an incredibly valuable book.
Morris Wiggins may be evil, but he's not stupid. He's got it well hidden. Under a floorboard, behind a wall, it could be any place. We need time.
No time. Men coming. Many men coming.
Quick, find me an ink pen, a pair of suspenders, and a head of lettuce. I'll hold them off.
No time on the back!
Go make me some dinner, you Burks! What do we do now?
Wiggins to find the book, and Wiggins will be hung by them. Wait, Tiny, you said that Morris Wiggins was the only person who knew where the book is hidden, right?
Right.
So why not have him show it to us?
What?
Listen, I need to get a note for Wiggins in prison. Now!
Hey, Wiggins.
That's me.
Two things. One's a letter from your girlfriend.
Girlfriend? I don't have. Oh.
The other's a priest, here to let you confess your sins before you die.
Good afternoon, my son. Now please leave so I can hear this boy's confession in private. Good afternoon, my son.
Dad? Guard, help!
Belch up, boy. Will not be heard this night. The guard has been well paid. And I was thinking we could have a little chin wag. A father-son talk like.
They won't let me see whoever you've got in here, pretending to be you.
No need. Glad to see you got off that train.
Where you tried to kill me!
And you fired a bloomin' rocket at me.
Sparks needs to work on his aim.
After we both survived the train, I was thinking that maybe we were destined to meet one time. We're not so different, you see.
We're nothing alike.
That may be true. I've never been on trial to get hanged. A benefit for working for such a great man as Moriarty.
Great?
Moriarty ran the underworld for decades, boy. He was so good that your great Sherlock Holmes only sussed him out these last few years. I worked as his trusty lieutenant. I kept his book, his whole list of crimes.
You're a real big man, all right.
You never should have chosen Sherlock over me. 6 years old, out and solving crimes, he fair ruined you, he did.
Rather than committing crimes?
I could have built you up, made you a man. We could have ruled London together.
My boss beat your boss. Remember that. And I ain't hanged yet. While you're sitting here faffing, my irregulars are stealing your precious book right out from under your nose at our old house on Mile End. See? Anything can happen tonight.
They'll never find it. And as the rope pulls tight, I hope you know it was Sherlock Holmes that put you there.
Guards, go figure out what that noise was and secure the prisoner.
We haven't had a rock, paper, scissors tournament in a really long time.
Yeah. And I'm gonna win this time if we play again.
No,
because-
I win every time.
Yeah, no,
Can't
but
beat me.
I can.
No,
you think
you
you
can't beat me.
I can't.
I'm more tough than any of you. None of you have tattoos
Okay,
like
get
Jeffrey.
the hours.
I did that.
What's the problem, Mr. W?
Blasted regulars, they know about the book. We gotta get out of here.
Who's gonna do that? Like,
Let's go.
oh, come on. I might as well help. Oh, thanks, Jeff.
They've got it.
Ha! The boy lied. I knew they would never find it here. Now get this off me. Sand Robert is away. I want to be out of here in 1 hour.
Nothing there.
Nigel, what am I paying you for? No one here. The boat! Come on, boys, let's go!
Let go of me. I didn't do it, I swear.
The police caught you with the murder weapon in your hand.
So?
That's enough out of you.
But you're taking the wrong guy. It wasn't me.
There he is, they're taking him to trial.
There are only 3 guards. Sparks?
Trust me.
What did I tell you about trust me?
One prison break coming right up. Goggles.
Goggles?
Leg it! Grab it! Prisoner! Where'd he go? Escape! Prisoner, escape!
Easy breezy.
Easy breezy. Someone's still coughing up blue gunk.
Blue.
Blue! Then you're fine.
Thank you, mates. I knew I could count on you.
You know, I know someone who can get you onto a steamer boat to America. There you can start a new life.
New life? What's wrong with this one? I'm not letting my father win. I'm going to find his book of crimes and prove his connection to Moriarty.
No need, we've got the book. It worked. My idea worked. I knew Morris Wiggins couldn't resist to see his son in prison.
You must have done just what we asked you to in No Wiggins. You got Morris to come straight from seeing you back to his hideout and lead us right to the hiding place.
I filched it right under his nose.
Let me see.
If it lists all the kidnappings, do you think the name of my true parents is in there?
I hope so. I mean, not that I'm ready to get rid of you or anything, but if it would make you happy.
Thank you, Tiny. Why don't we take the book to the police and prove you're innocent?
We can't. The whole thing is in some kind of code. They'll never believe.
What's this?
Let me see, let me see, let me see!
Can you read yet, Ash?
No.
Oh God, you too, Tiny? Honestly, that's the first thing we gotta do after we clear Wiggins. Teach you both how to read.
So what's it say?
By context, O'Reilly must have written this and put it in the book.
Dear Wiggins, I cannot go to the police. Your father is hunting me and has been watching Scotland Yard. You must get this book to Lestrade. Morris Wiggins is trying to kill me. I will contact you again.
That's just the proof we need. O'Reilly's own words.
The words of a dead man.
And a man supposed to be in prison, your father.
We need more than this. We need a full confession, and for that, we need this book translated.
I can do that for you. I've seen a similar code to this before, and I know a man who can decipher it. But only you can come with me, Wiggins. The rest will have to wait down by the green bowler at the docks, which is this way. Oh, it's going this way.
I can be helping
out.
We just had a great bonding experience.
Let's go, Wiggins.
Where are we going? Clerkenwell? Blimey, this is posh, Pockets. You live here?
Yes, but before we go in, there are some things I need to tell you. My real name is Joanna Weatherall. I'm not an orphan. My father is an accountant and a bookkeeper. When I go out to pickpocket, I'm really coming home to be tutored by my private teacher. I'm a liar and a fake.
Your Pockets. And you'll be an irregular until the day you decide otherwise. Besides, I've known who you were for months now.
But how?
I'd be a rubbish detective if I couldn't work this one out one night.
You're right.
Was that the door?
Oh, Mom, Dad, this is Mr. Wiggins. Needs no introduction, my dear. I've heard of his amazing detective work.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for taking care of our dear Joanna. Pockets?
Solving crimes, helping people, that's our girl.
I did, however, hear that you were arrested and looking to be hanged. I take it that was all a nasty rumor or some such.
More or less. If we can get this book translated, we'll have it wrapped up in no time.
How exciting. Can I see it?
It is so nice that Joanna has finally found such a nice young man to look after her.
I don't
She's
actually...
always talking about you. It's Wiggins this and Wiggins that. It's so cute.
Mother, please, you're embarrassing me.
Please, me and your father did the same thing.
This code is the East End accounting kit. It's a language all its own, like Cockney rhyming slang. It's mainly used by pawnbrokers and betting agents.
So this is a list of payments?
Yes, money spent and earned in criminal activity. This last entry, for example.
Oh, this is terribly exciting, isn't it?
It's about kidnapping, and it dates back 20 years.
Brilliant. With this translated, we can pin decades of crimes on my father.
But O'Reilly's murder won't be in there, which means he'll still be found guilty.
If it means keeping my father and his crimes off the street of London, then I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Here, come inside. Let me translate.
Yes, there's cookies.
Oh, she
Oh, that's cookies.
I eat
That's
so
so
good.
All the chocolate chips.
I'm so
Even that wolf doesn't hear Wiggins want that.
Well, you know, we could always get held up by criminals.
Honey, going.
Don't move, anybody. If it isn't the famous Baker Street Irregulars, where's your boss now? I heard he got out of Newgate prison. He has something of mine, and I want it back.
You killed my grandfather. I want to kill you.
Wait, Eliza, don't. I want that book. Tell my boy that if he doesn't deliver it to me in 1 hour, This little girl over here will suffer the same exact fate as Sherlock Holmes. 1 hour! Come on, boys, let's go.
What do we do now? We didn't even say where to go.
Find Wiggins. Fast!
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Do come around again, won't you?
Oh, I hope to.
Charlie been adventurous since. I can see why you're so enamored, Joanna.
Oh, pockets.
Love you,
I am so embarrassed right now. What are you talking about? You want embarrassing parents? Take a gander at my dad. Do you know what I'd give to have a family? A proper family.
You do though, don't you? You have us.
Wiggins! We have a problem.
What are you doing here? You cannot be here.
What? Oh, we've known for months, Joanna. Don't worry about it.
Pockets. My name is Pockets.
Okay, what is going on?
Eliza stole your pappy.
What?
Your father. He's gotten Eliza. They've took her.
Oh no.
And he didn't even say where to meet him. He said that she'd meet the same fate as Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes fell down a waterfall, Reichenbach Falls.
But there's no waterfalls in London. What?
There aren't waterfalls in London, but there are under London. The old river's covered over. There's a man-made junction where 3 forgotten rivers flow into run before they reach the Thames. There's a 30-foot drop before it hits the reservoir below. The name the local sewer workers gave it was Reichenbach Falls.
Are we going down a manhole?
I like sewers. The smell makes me hungry.
Ash, you're going to find the straw.
Oh, again?
Tell him you know where I am and he needs to bring backup.
You can't tell us, Rod. If this goes wrong, you'll be arrested and hanged. Right, and your father could just be setting you up a trap.
And if we don't walk into it, Eliza dies. Ash, go.
I got it.
One way or another, this ends tonight. Let's go.
See, Dr. Watson, with this O'Reilly murder and this Wiggins escape, I really do miss your boss.
So you admit he was helpful?
I didn't say that. I just said I missed him.
Inspector Lestrade!
Dear Lord, preserve me. Officers, arrest this child.
Arrest her? What for?
You're a known accomplice to an escaped felon.
I don't know what you just said. Well,
You're friends with that murderer Wiggins.
that's why I'm here. I know where Wiggins is. He's at Reichenbach Falls and the sewers.
Let me just try and untangle your mangled English.
Not mangled. Exactly right. He's at Reichenbach Falls in the sewers.
Oh, heaven help me, I may be understanding you. But there is such a place.
And he said he needed to back up.
Why?
Or he would back you up. Or he would back and you would up and then he would come in and back.
Just me.
Okay.
And if this is a trap, so help me.
Have you ever been to the sewers? Obviously not.
Where is he? I said 1 hour, didn't I? Is my son really that stupid he couldn't figure out my clue?
It was an easy one to work out, Father. But you were never the criminal mastermind Moriarty was, were you?
Keep your distance.
Was I that much of a disgrace to you? That you thought the only solution was to frame me for murder and see me hanged?
Murdered O'Reilly was a happy accident. I was coming to Baker Street to wait for your return, and he came in with a book. It all came together for me. 2 birds, as they say.
You're a monster.
You never should have chosen Holmes over me. You know you'll always be treated like dirt by the upper class, same as they treated me. They'll never treat you like Sherlock.
Maybe. But at least I won't have to hide behind a scarf and live in the shadows. I can hold my head high. I can choose my father, but I can choose the man I become.
Maybe a second chance is all we need. Maybe we can start over again.
No, let's face it, what you need is this.
So that's how it is?
That's how it is. Eliza for the book. Because my friends are more important than these pages, something you'll never understand.
Your friends are that important to you? Good, good. Then you'd be safer then, hadn't you?
Eliza, no! What did you do? What are you doing? Get off of me! finished.
Indeed he is.
Sherlock!
Well done, young Wiggins, you and your cohorts. I'm disappointed I arrived only in time to see young Sparks' successful contraption capture the villain.
I told them you were alive. I told everyone.
He did.
I knew you'd come back.
Only for this book, I'm afraid. May I?
Of course, but
I will be able to use this book to destroy the remainder of Moriarty's organization, but only if they and the rest of the world don't know I'm alive and about.
But that means you have to leave again.
For now. Besides, London seems in very capable hands.
Thank you.
Although, I must say, you missed at least 3 ways that you could have pinned O'Reilly's murder on your father.
What?
Okay, firstly, the hand cream he uses, there's traces of it on the doorknob. And secondly, it's quite horrendous cologne. And thirdly, the sword cane itself. A custom-made blade available from only 3 shops in London. Once I'd visited all of them, only one could tell me of the man in the scarf who had bought it.
Bravo! Yes, well done. But you know what, you big Burke? The moment I hit Newgate Prison, I'm letting everyone know that Sherlock Holmes is alive. So yes, arrest me. I killed Mayhew. I killed O'Reilly. Arrest me, please.
I'm not arresting you, Mr. Wiggins.
You're not?
He is.
Wiggins! At your service, I suppose.
Morris Wiggins! Fancy seeing you here out and about. You'll be glad to know that I caught your confession just now as I was approaching. Officers, take this man away.
He lives. Sherlock Holmes lives.
Is everyone in this world gone mad? Losing his son to a life of lawful work must have broken his mind.
Can I suggest you take him to the Bedlam Hospital, Spectre? I think he needs to be locked up nice and safe away from people for a while.
I may just do that, but not because I'm taking advice from hooligans.
Hooligans have cracked the case.
And I'm sure you had help. Didn't I hear another man's voice as I was approaching?
My voice is deep. You must have mistook me.
Oh, come off it, boy.
So what is to happen? Am I to be arrested again?
Your father's confessed, Wiggins. It's twice now that you and your merry band of mongrels have come through for us. You are free to be a pain in my neck. Once again. Oh. None of that. The next time you need a favor, please send a telegram and not that sooty little girl.
Who's he calling little?
That's my sister. Well done, young man. I may have misjudged you. If you keep this up, I may just end up promptly in the local newspapers.
Can it have pictures? I like the pictures.
Don't push it.
You smell like bacon.
So, Sherlock took the book then?
Yes, but I did get one bit translated that I think gives us a clue about your parents, Eliza. A name.
What?
Harris Tweed.
I'm Eliza Harris Tweed. And somewhere out there you must have parents who are looking for you. And we can start looking for them too. Such a shame that Sherlock took the book with him though. We could have solved so many cases with it.
I'm sure the chap who has it will be putting it right to good use.
But what do we do now? We've found the mysterious M, and London is safe again.
Well, there's still Eliza's parents to find.
And the theft of the Savoy Goose to solve.
Or the missing necklace of Lady Gillies.
London is never safe. There's always a fresh crime to solve. We, my friends, are the Baker Street Irregulars.
And the game is always afoot.